Hello everybody and welcome to my house videos. Today I'd like to show you a house done by me, however not in cardboard or paper but in cyberspace. SketchUp. I like to use it as kind of a hobby. But here I'd like to show you houses that I have done in SketchUp. We'll start with this one. As you see here, like any of those other houses, I usually spin it around, as what I'm doing here, just to show you what it looks like around. However, I don't actually make those other houses anymore, the ones you saw in those previous videos. SketchUp isn't quite new to me. I've done it for years now, but I actually still make SketchUp houses, so it's like a new series now, because I'm all out of those old houses to make videos of, and I don't actually make them anymore. Just, time, materials, space to make it in. My place is really small, etc. And also, there's a lot of disadvantages where here, if you make a mistake, you can always fix it, versus over there you can't. Here also, the details were just glued on the house. Here you can actually see, look at the depth of, for example, this window molding. And here's shutters, window boxes. You can even look in the windows. And the porches also. Instead of just sticks for the columns, you can actually put all the details in, all the different layers, materials, etc., etc. We'll go in just a second. Just the details alone. Here, because this is my first hypercam video, I'm just experimenting right now. But I can still show you like details of these houses, like this house at least. This one, so I started with a simple house, one of my simple ones. This one is just basically your suburban farmhouse style kind of house, essentially. It's really kind of what it looks like. You can see it might be a very cookie cutter kind of thing. Stuff common in in a neighborhood. You know, like what I mean, almost like a modern tract house. And here's just the rear of it. You can look inside the back. You can already see details like the cathedral ceiling, basement access, etc. From the patio, bay windows again. Though it's a simple house, you see that there's a lot of details. Like the chimney and stuff, and the eaves, window trims, etc., etc. Even the vents and the gables. Now, ready to go. We can actually, and another thing is we can go inside these houses too. I didn't actually make the doors open, so like SketchUp permits, we can actually go through the doors. Weird. You can even go through the walls, but I'd rather not. Step into the entry, looking into the living room. As you can see, entertainment cabinet, fireplace. I've actually done better fireplaces when I was in SketchUp, but this is an older model, so yeah. And you might like my other fireplaces better than that one, definitely. Here's where the basement would be, but I didn't actually make the basement just because on the outside you'd see a giant bulk under the house, which actually just looks silly. In real life, I make the house look like it, like for example out here, so it looks like the house is sitting directly on the ground, and where you can't actually see the basement. It's kind of how it is, because if I made that basement, it'd basically be a big box sitting under this house, and that'd look kind of tacky. But if you were to download this house and make edits and stuff, in which you're really welcome to do that, and I will have the link in the description. You can make a basement for this house, and you can do other things like change wall colors and stuff, put furniture in it and stuff. Well, I'll get into that a little later, but okay, like I said, here's the living room. Here's the formal dining room where your dinner table will be. You can extend this also, you can also extend this out further to make it a bar. I didn't, but oh well. Here's just basically your kitchen. Here's your breakfast room, where you put your breakfast table. As you can see, the kitchen kind of hugs you as you eat breakfast. Which, that's a nice feature, kind of, for me anyway. And it's right in a bay window area. Refrigerator, dishwasher. And another thing you'll find about my components and stuff, they're very, very simple. As you can see, no door handles, no nothing. Just because, number one, I like to keep the file size down, and number two, I keep them simple so other people can actually enjoy working on them. And other people have, I mean, they would put in cool baseboards, and they would put in their own windows and doors, put door handles. I mean, and put in their own stove and such. Hey, check it out, even put the grill, the stove hood underneath. But anyway, but I mean, so the house is more like would be like a canvas for them. But other than that, I mean, I still have some details, such as, if you see what I mean, there are sufficient details, but not so much where it will slow your computer down. Also, there's like your entry. There's like the bedroom hallway, but I'm not going to go down there, just because, I mean, bedrooms are uninteresting, as you'll see in a minute. They're basically just 4 walls and a ceiling, really. And a floor, obviously, but you know what I mean. And, you know, I mean, they're not that interesting. Alright, I'll show you something else. Like, if these houses built on layers, like how I did in any other house I've done. So I can take the roof off, and voila, you don't even have to go inside to look at it in the insides. That's how I make my models. Off, on, and so on. And I mean, like I said about the bedrooms being uninteresting, there you are. But I mean, the rooms are very self-explanatory, especially in this one, where these are obviously bedrooms. And I mean, living room, dining room, kitchen, breakfast, garage, and heck, there's your laundry room. Like I said about those simple appliances, just to tell you really where they are, but other people, when they download these houses, like I said, link is in the description. And you also another thing about downloading, you need the Google Sketchup downloaded free. Google download free. You need it downloaded, installed on your computer. And you also need sufficient connection to the internet so you can download from the 3D warehouse, in which I have like over 120 models. I think 125 or 26. I lost count right now, but that's about how many that I have uploaded today. And I'm thinking of doing 1 video per week of hypercam. So if I were to do that, you guys would be hearing from me for clean over 2 years now. I mean, clean over 2 years. So if you were to subscribe to me, you'd be getting something every week. And I always have, as you can see, like, I have a lot of other nitty-gritty videos, maybe, you know, just something randomly that happens or something. I mean, just for the fun of it, because, well, I like using my camera and stuff. But, yeah, I think, you know, 1 hypercam video per week showing you my models. This first one was very simple, but I do have some others that actually do have better detail profiles. I mean, I have some Victorian houses. I have houses of all styles. And what determines my next house would just be whatever pops into my head at the time and whatever I haven't shown. And this video also just shows you what I have on the program. It's not actually a tutorial. I might have a few tutorials in terms, like, say, SketchUp tutorials, like of how I make a component and put it into a model. that I can do that, and I'll also show you where I download this stuff if you have problems with the download process, which I really think you shouldn't have any trouble. But in that off chance, I mean, contact me, send me a message or something. And also, I also invite criticism and suggestions for any possibilities for my videos. So, if you have anything, questions, comments, or whatever, you know, feel free, and I'll be happy to address them. And I will be happy to improve my videos for later. Some other cool features I'll show you later in SketchUp, which will make it look like actual architectural drawings. I'll show that in other videos. Right now I'm really just playing with hypercam right now. But I hope you like this house. If you like this house, please rate, comment, subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And also, I mean, you're going to be getting a lot more from me in terms of houses especially. And also, considering that I actually keep making more of these, there'll be something for you. There'll be something all the time. Something new to see every day. So I highly encourage it, because if you like this house, guaranteed you're going to like others, because this is just a simple version. This house is simple compared to a number of other houses that I have. And yes, I do have other simple houses, but, well, yeah, but I mean, each house has their own features that are unique to them, because every single house that I've done are all different. All have something unique to them. So it will make it so then you'd be missing something if you haven't seen them all. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed it, and YouTube, you have a great day. Bye-bye.